Are you ready for something special? Today I want to initiate a special challenge with you. This is going to be a 24-hour manifestation miracle challenge. Stay with me. Welcome back to Choosing Gratitude. My name is Karen from ChoosingGratitude.net. And if you're new here, this channel is all about helping you manifest your dream life. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and start to manifest your dream life by choosing gratitude. Alright, are you up to the challenge? Are you ready to see a miracle in 24 hours? A lot of people are asking me how to manifest in 24 hours, as if 24 hours is like a magic time frame, right? And my answer to these questions is always, you know what? You don't have to wait 24 hours because every manifestation happens right now, because there is only one time, one divine time that is right now. And every time your soul comes up with a desire, guess what? That desire is instantly manifested in the ultimate reality. The only reason you don't experience it is because your lower mind, your ego mind, has so many blocks, and your ego mind doesn't truly understand what your soul is desiring. That's the only reason why you're experiencing a delay. And it almost sounds like a contradiction. At the same time, everything has a divine timing. You know, when you're playing a video game, every move of the game is already there. It's there right now. But at the same time, as a player, you do have to go through different steps to achieve different missions, right? And it's exactly the same with life. And sometimes there is a divine timing that is beyond your ego's comprehension. So you really need to understand these seemingly contradictory concepts in order to really dance with the divine. Today's idea is not to force the universe to deliver something to you within a time frame. That is not called manifestation magic. That is called trying to manipulate the universe, okay? And I have manifested my desires within just a few moments, instantly. I have also manifested my desires within a few months or a few years. You see, everything, you have to allow the universe, you have to trust the universe. However, there is something that your lower mind, your conscious mind could comprehend that will drastically speed up the delivery of your manifestation of the true desires. What is it? That is, doing something within the 24 hours that will shift your energy. And remember, once you experience that shift, everything will happen to you easily and effortlessly. That's why a lot of people will probably experience a miracle after 24 hours or, after a couple of days. But what I want you to do is, for the next 24 hours, you need to send out as many blessings to as many strangers as possible. What exactly do I mean by that? Remember, you and others are one. When you are jealous of others, or when you see somebody successful and you feel unhappy, you feel like, why am I not there? You are missing the point, okay? So the more you can tap into the energy of this oneness, the sooner your soul's desire will manifest. And this challenge is exactly designed for that. Every time when you are encountering a stranger, either on the street or it could also be virtual, but I think person-to-person interaction is a little more effective because you're directly interacting with their energy field. You're just gonna look at them with all the love and compassion as you can come up with and say a prayer for them silently. I bless you with health, love, and abundance. And may you experience a miracle as soon as possible. That's it, okay? Just send out this blessing to as many strangers as possible. And remember, your immediate family members and also your people you really, really care about don't count. Why is that? Because oftentimes when we start to really care about somebody, your ego is extending its barrier to these people. Your ego is literally seeing these people as you. What you want to do is to send out blessings to people outside of your ego's barrier. That's the only way you can expand your being. And you know what? After you've done 5 or 10 of these, you are going to feel a shift of energy, because you're going to realize that you and that person, even though they're strangers, you may just see them on the street for a few seconds, you and that person is divinely connected. We're all divinely connected. And when you're doing this, I want you to keep track of how many you have done within 24 hours. I have a link in the description down below. I want you to enter your name and how many blessings you've sent out. I want to create a statistic for this. Actually, what I want to see is how many blessings we can send out together as a community. This challenge starts from the moment you see this video, okay? Whether you see it immediately after I publish this or whether you see it 3 months later, that doesn't matter. If you're committed to manifesting miracles for your life, if you're committed to manifesting your soul's deepest desires, just put in the comment down below that you are in. You may have heard that when people join their force together to pray for something, that energy will actually make it happen. That's why group prayers are so powerful, right? So I really want this challenge to become a group prayer, a group manifestation project. Years ago, Dr. Greg Braden has initiated an experiment. He got a group of spiritually minded people to all pray at the same time. And during that time, the crime rate of the city where they were doing the prayer drastically dropped. Prayer that you send out to strangers that are not attached to your ego's wanting. These are the highest form of energy if you're doing it with no attachment to your ego. When we do this together, we are much stronger. So you may be asking, what does this have to do with manifesting my own desires? Remember, when you are sending out blessings for other people to fulfill their desires, you are sending out a message to the universe that you already have what you want, and that reality will manifest only if your ego is not coming from a place of, I don't have it, I want to have that. That's never going to happen. That's why it's so powerful to send out the energy of what you want to others. Specifically, if you want more money, send out energy of abundance to everybody, okay? Bless everybody with abundance. If you want to manifest love, send out energy of love. Wish for other people to find their soulmates. The more you practice this, the more centered you will be, the more you'll be connected with the divine magic, and that is the only thing that could make your desires reality. All right, so go to the comment down below. Tell me that you are in. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video.